So today I'm going to paint this. It all goes horribly wrong. I used bad paper, the tape came off, it's all undulating. I started painting and it all was pretty bad, but I think I've produced something in the end that I'm pretty happy with, pretty moody, pretty tonal. But yes, enjoy, let's go. Let's paint this. I've been away making courses and things for people, so if you're interested in them, then you can check it out in the tab here, up here somewhere. Let's wet the page. I got some 300 GSM Saunders and Waterford 100% cotton paper here. I have to say, oh wow, look at that, it's not, this paper's been attached to this paper for a while, and look at this, this tape will not hold. That's the problem about, if you attach paper down with tape ages ago, it's not going to be great. You essentially want to put it down on the page and tape it down when you're going to paint. If you leave it sitting there with tape on, that tape just loses its effectiveness, and if you're using a lot of water like I like to, then it's not going to be great. So this painting is going to be from a picture down at Cronulla, as per usual. And with nice sunrise, we're going to grab a little bit of cadmium yellow pale. Make sure I might just orange it off a little bit with a little bit of cadmium red. And we're just going to come in on the horizon here, like this is the horizon. Let's bring that in. And then we want some water, like some light on the water, coming across here, across here. Excellent. Let's leave that brush. Let's grab a bigger brush. So actually, first thing I'm going to do in the sky here is bring in a little bit of cerulean blue, but just very lightly, just kind of up in here. There we go. And then I'm going to get the dark now and just come in and spray a bit so that it just really disperses. Because this up in the top bit, I want it to be pretty atmospheric up there, and then we come in with solid sweeps down here, and then really solid down here, like super solid down here. And I've made the paper a little bit wet here, as you can see. And so I'm just going to come in with a Hungry Hake to just pick up that movement a bit. Might spoil the freshness a little bit, but actually, I don't really love this paper. The texture of it is kind of like cheaper paper, actually, I have to say. I don't like it that much. Okay, let's dry this layer. Before it's finished drying, I'm just going to spray out a bit just here with this spray bottle here. Let's just tilt, spray out about here. Let's keep drying. Right, let's get a little bit of burnt umber. Mix it in a bit. Make a nice dark out of the cobalt blue, light red, and the burnt umber. Makes a very nice dark. Now let's just come across here. Next one, we've got a bit of a what's here? Just wet the edge here. Darken that. Get that dark bit over here. Let's get the mister. Just mist this a bit. I really dislike this paper's texture. It's just too regimented. Let's just spray. I'm just getting a bit of a rigger here to just do a few interesting marks. Trying not to be too exact. We'll get a bit of P.H. Martin's bleed proof white. And we'll just bring in the waves in a very haphazard kind of way with a palette knife. And I'm just going to drag down here. That might completely ruin it, but it's interesting marks on the photo. Let's stand back and see if this is complete rubbish. Or whether it's got anything good going for it. Let's have a look. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Alright, let's see if we can turn it into something. Let's spray down here. Oh, let's dry this, have a look, see if it's still rubbish. So not a great painting so far. Not a great start to returning to YouTube, but anyway, we'll just keep going. I'm just going to wet it a bit. I'm just going to bring in a bit of yellow ochre. In this foreground part to just try and I just want to darken this off a bit so it becomes less of the subject. So I'm just trying to make this toned down. And you guys might not be able to see this because you're so close, like from a distance. This is how these sort of paintings are meant to be viewed, from a massive distance. Not so far away that you can't actually see it though. But I think where I want the subject to be is coming in here. And the other thing I just want to do is just come in here over the top a bit here and just bring in a little bit more tone here so that these bits that are up here aren't too much of a subject as well. It's okay for it to have a little bit of light, but not too much, because I want the eye to be here. So let's have a look from a distance again. Just getting rid of this a bit because it's a bit too much in that area. Needs to get dampened down a little bit. Oh dear. This paper's just so terrible. Terrible paper. Because I want eye here and here. Now let's dry this. The other thing that's worth realising, the end of this painting I've dried it, but it's still undulating. The best thing for me to do would be to make sure I definitely have dried it thoroughly and then take this tape off and then put it in a drawer so that it's being flattened out. So put it in a drawer so it's being flattened out and all of these undulations will come out of it. So in the end, I'm actually pretty happy with this painting. The light on the horizon's really nice. The light here in the foreground's nice, and I like that there's a subject with the waves and that distant set of hills. I think if I was going to do anything, I might make that distant set of hills just a little bit less strong, like just take that down a notch. But really, apart from that, this painting from a distance I actually quite like. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night. And of course, you don't have to paint on this scale at all. You could go right down much smaller, use less pigment, less paintbrushes. It's all gone a bit crazy tonight. Right guys, I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye for now. Bye.